It's Wayne fucking Diamond, and this is old New York, and I love you guys.
Wayne, where do people know you from?
Look, I've been around a long time. I mean, the longer, if you added all three of your ages up together, that's how long I've been around. And probably I have to add a couple of years. And I've been around New York all the time. I started clubbing when I was a kid. My first girlfriend was in New York when I was 12 years old. And Sable, shut up! Put that in there. It looks good. You go to all the clubs. I have a girlfriend at Barbie. We go downtown. We go to Cafe Wa. Bob Dylan was just sitting there on a stool, peanuts on the floor, and playing. I mean, everybody would come in there, and we'd sit there. I was like, this was 1960, 1963, 1964. You know, it was the greatest. Hey, look, the Village in those days, it was like you get an apartment for $100 a month. I mean, give me a break. It was shit. I mean, it was not where you wanted it. It was like a Roach Motel. It was like, whatever. It was a place to go. You know, it was not the end of the world. The least of the things you were worried about getting was roaches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had great times. It was free love. It was free love. Everybody loved each other. It was like we had Mazzola Royal parties. We had, we had all sorts of crazy shit going on in those days, And they would take me to these great, great places. I can't tell you everything because it's a little disgusting. It gets a little trashy, you know what I mean?
Tell us a little bit.
Well, there used to be this place down at the Peninsula Hotel underneath there. And the girls were just magnificent. There was a swimming pool there. It was adventurous, to say the least. It was like for a kid from Long Island that didn't know shit, a dumb Jew. I mean, here I am. I mean, in a swimming pool with these gorgeous women. It was just amazing. It was just amazing.
I want to hear about like Studio 54, Danceteria, Mud Club.
Mud Club.
No?
Mud Club was way after. That studio was the best. I mean, you didn't know where the f*** you were. By the time you got there, nobody knew where they were. I meet my wife. Listen to this shit. I go to studio after a party. I weigh, I still weigh like nothing. The cocaine don't make you fat. So, I meet my wife, who's the straightest fucking woman in the world. Okay, and I want to take her around. I finally get a date with her. This was like a lot of work. This is a whole story in itself, in another episode. But I end up going with her, and I take it there. I take it there. That night they closed. I mean, they closed that night. So so I didn't know what to do. Well, guess what place was down the block? Xenon's. I got first date. So we went into Xenon's. I said that was a trip too because everybody wanted, the studio wasn't open, so everybody moved to the Xenon's, and the speakers were loud. I can't hear a thing now for that shit. And we had the best times, man. There. I mean, it was so much fun. And then she saw how I got us in there, which was amazing. And that was it. She fell in love. I mean, who would fall in love?
Yeah, how could she not?
How could you not fall in love?
We're falling in love, right?
With a lunatic like me. It was so difficult. After that, there was a place called Club A. 1979, 1980, around that time. Right? The studio closed in 79, at the end of 79. Club A. This place was crazy. This was all the Jews from Long Island and the Italians, all lines and lines of people inside this shithole, okay? Everybody. This is the most up place in America. I mean, it was everybody. It was crazy. Everybody's parents were there. It was a PTA meeting was there,
So tell us your favorite Italian restaurants in the city.
I guess Bellato and Bar Pitti. Give me a break. I mean, the food is so good. I mean, you really enjoy the food. These are the two restaurants that I really haven't gotten thrown out of. I mean, which is really a positive into my life. When I was younger, I used to get thrown out of a lot of restaurants, and then I'd have somebody make a call. They put me right back in and kiss my ass. So we'd end up eating at the best places, and then go to Duplex. It's the greatest. And Jerry would be at the piano. I mean, I brought everybody there. I mean, this place is the greatest.
Wayne, we're going to move slightly more PG questions, okay? It's a little more subdued here. Can you tell us your favorite park in the city?
My favorite park?
Yeah.
Is at Washington Square Park, without a doubt, because a lot of my friends down there, they were all playing chess down there. I got Ronnie, they called him. He used to steal the handbags on the beach. The guy never worked a day in his life. But nothing in New York's going to beat Central Park. I mean, Central Park it's just gorgeous. I mean, it's so nice. And, I sit out there with my sun reflector in spring, and I sit there, I go like this, and I say, oh, God, this is beautiful. Listen to me, man. Let me tell you, there's nothing like New York. I mean, give me a break. And nothing could be this great.